Hey, what's going on, everybody? Splicedcritic here again, bringing you another Brigade review. This time we're doing Deus Ex Pony Revolution. Oh, it's silly.
Human Revolution.
Oh, well, the title card says different. Anyway, with me today is Razor.
Hello. Yeah, I apologize for whispering, but I'm Swedish and it's late as shit.
Anyway, what we're going to talk about, like I said, Deus Ex. Anyway, let's move on now. Okay, on to the story. The story in this game is about a man named Adam Jensen, who is the head security guard for Sheriff Industries.
The story is a very big part of the game, and the basic story goes that a group of mercenaries attack the company he works at, the headquarters, and he gets fatally injured during the attack and gets augmented, so he has to get augments so he can continue to live. From there, it's a detective story about him trying to find out who attacked you, why did he do it, what were their motives, and things like that.
Like you said, just basically a nice old detective story, finding out what's going on. And there are a nice few twists and turns here. It's not a bad story. I enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you anything else because we're not going to spoil anything for anybody. But it's a good story.
Game.
It's a pretty story-heavy game, and it lives up to a pretty nice story-heavy game. And how do you achieve these goals? With of course some nice gameplay. What type of gameplay do we have in here? Well, we actually have a game that gives you the freedom to choose how you want to play this entire game. Either stealthily, or you want to go in guns a-blazing. You have your choice.
You can actually play through almost the entire game without killing a single person. There are only occasional bosses and stuff that you have to kill, but you can pretty much just sneak past or tranquilize or knock out anyone else. And you can knock out people on the street. That's always fun.
If you always want to go around and find some hobos in the back alley, you go, what's up, bro? Shoot him in the head. You're done. you're done. Or you can, tase him in the head. There you go. Or you can go ahead with the guns a-blazing thing where you can get some really nice equipment for everything. Because like with the stealth mode, the weapons you usually get are a tranquilizer gun and a stun gun. About the most range if you don't want to kill anybody. If you want to go in guns a-blazing, you can get guns like an explosive shooting revolver, a nice heavy rifle, plasma rifle. You get some really nice weapons in this game. They look really, really, they work really well, and they really are a nice addition to the game.
The best thing is that you can actually customize your weapons to fit your playing style. You want to kill people, but you still want to be silent, then just put a silencer on your pistol. You want to kill heavy enemies, just put armor-piercing rounds on it.
It definitely gives you a nice variety of upgrading weapons, and you can keep just upgrading so you have the most ultimate pistol ever, even though it's just a pistol, but it's like amazing. Like I said, I ended the game with... Yeah, like I said, I ended the game with a revolver that shot explosive rounds, and that was pretty fun. What else do we got here? There's also an upgrading system, which I love the hell out of these things. I mean, these are...
There's an XP and leveling system. When you level, you gain things called praxis points that you spend on augmentations and upgrades, like reducing your footstep noise, even cloaking, if you're stealthy.
And there's also other little nice things on this game, like there's a hacking. You can actually hack in this game, which I actually enjoy this hacking a lot more than some other games I've played. It's basically just trying to go through going through terminals, turning them on, making sure you don't get tracked by this one mainframe. It's really nice. I really like it. It's a nice step in the right direction for games that want to attempt hacking.
And the higher levels is intense.
Oh yeah, it's definitely intense. And you can always get upgrades for your hacking to make you the most amazing hacker ever. Ha! Hacker. Anywho, what else do we have in this game? Another ability that I personally like is called the Typhoon, which actually is the experimental weapon that in the game that you basically use to destroy multiple enemies in like the surrounding area of yourself.
It basically turns you into living bouncing Betty mine.
That's what it is. It's little mini bouncing Betty mines everywhere.
No, you're a living bouncing Betty mine. Just shoots out explosives in all directions with you sitting in the middle.
Oh yes. And then what else do we have here? The game plays like a hub world type system where you can go. It's a linear game, but you can have a little sort of feeling like a good comparison is like BioShock, where it was linear, but you could go off and do other things. But with this one, it has side quests associated to them, which you can find within the world.
These side quests give you XP. It also gives you more information about what's going on. If you want to do, know some more about the story, it's a good way to do the side quests, and it also lets you learn a bit about Jensen's background story.
It also, sometimes if you get lucky with some of the side quests, you can get some nice equipment. Like I did a side quest once where the ending result was some nice money, and I got a crossbow as a reward. It was pretty nice. Like I said, but then again, there's not like a bunch of side quests you can go around finding. There's only a few every time you go to a different place. Not
there
much.
About 5.
About 5, yeah. It's
in each hub.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's nice. It's a nice.
It's multi-steps. There are like multiple steps to the side quest, so
what they lack in how many side quests they are is how lengthy these side quests are. So that makes up for that. Another little nice fact is the AI. The AI is, well, I always like to categorize AI as stupid, cheating, or downright just not fair. These actually are probably, how do I say it? They are smart for the majority of the time. They do what their coding is supposed to do, and they actually make it. They're pretty well.
They adapt and they react to movement, and it's not like you can just switch between cover right in front of them and they won't notice. They will see you, they will hear you, they will, if you just jump down from a ledge, they hear the landing, unless you get an upgrade for that, and they will react accordingly and investigate before.
Yes, and then what I said about cheating AI is sometimes you'll get that one oddball AI where he'll just see you no matter what, which doesn't sometimes make sense. It's very rare, but it is there. It is there, but it's very rare that will actually happen.
And I also ran into some pretty retarded behavior at points, like enemies just running right into a turret I had hacked.
Yeah, the AI will become either stupid or cheating. I've seen them do cheating a little bit, not as intense, and I've seen them be stupid a lot. So the AI is pretty solid, but then again, I can't name a game that has perfect AI, but this game is pretty close.
The AI holds up very good when sneaking and stuff, but when it comes to actual combat, it's pretty stupid.
Yes. Overall, it's not bad, but it's nice. Another nice little thing to the game is the takedowns. I love the takedowns. They're interesting. You can either do a stealth takedown or you can actually kill them with a takedown.
Well, both are stealthy.
Well, both are stealthy, but in the game, actually killing them, if you remember, it makes more noise. So
yeah,
I guess the actual stealthy way is the stealthy, and I guess they're technically stealthy. Yeah, leave me alone. Pants on head retarded. That's all I can say.
Anyway, onto the graphics.
On to the graphics. Anyway, the graphics in this game are definitely very nice. And
yellow. Yeah. Definitely yellow.
The graphics, like I said, are very nice, but it's yellow everywhere. You're going to see lots of yellow. This game has a fetish for yellow.
The game is not technically advanced and stuff, not technically spectacular, but the art direction and the attention to detail is amazing.
Yes, it is.
There are some odd voices and animations, and especially the lip syncing can be very odd at most occasions.
It has that same approach like LA Noire did with the facial features and the body movement. Sometimes it was off. This has the same thing. Their body movements and stuff, they'll be off sometimes for some people, and then their voice acting can always be a little bit. It could be better. Could be better. For what it is.
The overall voice acting is amazing, but some voices could have been better. Like, I don't know, but one of the main characters in the game, Francis Pritchard, he always bothered me for some reason.
He's the one who bothered me too. His voice was off, and then just adding the body movements and stuff didn't seem right. It was all weird.
Seeing as much as you talk to him a lot in the game, it's kind of a big deal. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, you know, yellow.
And
that basically sums up what you'll see everywhere. Yellow.
Amazing music in the game.
The music is
really
suspenseful. The music can be suspenseful when it needs to be suspenseful, sad when it needs to be sad. It got the whole kit and caboodle. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed it. It helps set the mood up for me so many times.
It really fits the mood in the game, yeah, and the overall atmosphere. And once again, there's a lot of attention to detail with the sound design too.
Yeah, the sound has a lot of attention to detail. Basically, they did do a lot of nice, like he said, attention to detail overall with graphics and sound. So that's really solid. And that's, like I said, it's really solid and nice. And that's about all we have to say for this game.
Yeah.
Is it worth your money or not? What do you think?
It's definitely worth your money. If you're looking for a good single player game to keep you that keeps you hooked for a long time, about 40 hours or so if you do everything, definitely go with this game. It's amazing in that regard. There are also
I would also like to put out there that if you can find it, I bought myself the Xbox version. I bought the Augmented Edition, which was only 10 extra bucks for the actual game. If you can find that somewhere, I suggest you get it. It's a nice collector's edition for what it's priced, $70. You get another art book and a nice CD-ROM with a motion comic and soundtrack. It's a nice price for all the stuff you get.
I got the PC version. I got the PC version, and I've got the PC version, and from what I've seen from the Xbox version, the graphics are pretty much superior on the PC version, like as usual. It's got DirectX 11 and stuff if you're into that shit, and I feel like it controls better because the hacking minigame in particular, because you can actually use your mouse when hacking, so you can have a lot more control over what you're doing at the same time. So you can multitask.
Yeah, I'd probably say it looks better on the computer as well. But if you want to get the Xbox, you should still get it for the Xbox. Still, it's pretty nice.
If you have a good computer, if you have a good gaming rig, if you like playing with the mouse and keyboard, then definitely go for the PC version. And if you prefer a controller and don't care so much about graphics, or if you don't have a good computer, then go with the Xbox version. This is not that big of a difference.
In the PC, that is a little better, but you still get some nice graphics with the Xbox. Yeah. And so with our final verdict, I think we can confidently give this game a 9 out of 10.
A good solid 9. A good solid 9.
Definitely
strong
worth
9
solid
even.
9.
A strong 9.
And that's the end of our Deus Ex review. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll go out and buy this game because it needs to be enjoyed. So, if you want us to do any other reviews from older old games, just post it in the comments below. Let us know if we want to do anything old or anything. And that's about it.
Yeah. Have a good day.
I will see you guys later on the next review.